Day one of America's comeback and the greatest political comeback in American history.
Please welcome the 47th President of the United States of America, Donald J. Trump.
A raucous crowd welcoming the President and First Lady back to Washington, D.C. The new president wasting no time on Inauguration Day, revoking 78 destructive, radical executive actions of the Biden administration. Before signing the executive orders in front of enthusiastic supporters, President Trump shared the rally stage with the families of the Israeli hostages, including former hostage Noah Argamani.
So now the work begins. We won, but now the work begins. We have to bring them home.
On the border, Trump declaring a national emergency, implementing the most comprehensive immigration overhaul in history. The Remain in Mexico policy back in force. Catch and release over. Trump's invoking the Alien Enemies Act to give law enforcement the full power needed to eliminate foreign gangs and criminal networks. The cartels now officially designated a foreign terrorist organization.
All over the world, they're emptying their prisons into our country. They're emptying their mental institutions into our country. It stops as of 1 o'clock this afternoon, okay?
Trump eliminating every DEI program in the federal government. No more social engineering. No more radical gender theory. The new administration officially recognizing the only two biological sexes, male and female, just as God created in Genesis. America's military is ending wokeness and refocusing on lethality. Trump signing an order repealing transgender troops.
Being able to undergo a full gender transition beyond hormones, laser hair removal, Botox, lip injections, hair lowering, like literally.
Also, military members who were expelled over the COVID vaccine mandate are back reinstated with full back pay. The cost of living and inflation crisis that's become an anvil for the American people. President Trump ordering his cabinet to use their full authority to bring costs down.
Your costs have gone through the roof in the last 4 years. Perhaps you didn't notice. Does anyone notice their costs are like double, triple?
Trump declaring a national energy emergency. Drill, baby, drill is official policy. Tapping America's resources will lower gas prices, lower food prices, and the cost of daily life. Also, it means less money to foreign oil-producing countries that hate America. One by one, the president took a wrecking ball to each of the disastrous, failing Democrat policies suffocating the American economy. The Green New Deal, gone. Electric vehicle mandates, gone.
The next item here is the withdrawal from the Paris Climate Treaty.
You know about the IRS. Have you heard about the ERS? The new agency will collect massive tariffs from foreign countries that have been taking advantage of the United States. The new Department of Government Efficiency, or DOGE, has been tasked with cost cutting and to stop rogue bureaucrats from wasteful spending.
Most of those bureaucrats are being fired. They're gone.
Those 50 so-called intelligence experts who worked with the legacy media to bury the Hunter Biden laptop story, their security clearances revoked. For the Americans persecuted and imprisoned after January 6th, President Trump issuing pardons to over 1,500 patriots, calling them hostages.
They were politically prosecuted for their beliefs. They were prosecuted by a corrupt Justice Department.
I love my country. I love my God. I've been waiting to hear Donald Trump pardon the people that were arrested and imprisoned.
I don't even have the words to thank President Trump. 4 years of struggling, and I'm finally free. All the praise and glory goes to God, first and foremost.
Speaking of January 6th, in the final minutes of his presidency, Biden issued a blanket pardon for the January 6th committee, former chairman of the Joint Chiefs, Mark Milley, and Dr. Anthony Fauci. Biden also issued a blanket pardon for the Biden family, another stain after the Hunter pardon on the legacy of a Democrat Party that accuses Trump and the Republicans of being a threat to democracy. Trump talked about it at the rally.
You know why he did it while I was speaking? Because that way I couldn't speak about it. I was speaking. I didn't know he did it. I finished my speech, and they said, sir, he pardoned his whole family. I said, ooh, can I go back out there and talk about it?
Trump survived an assassination attempt in Pennsylvania, a weaponized justice system, federal agents raiding Mar-a-Lago, ransacking bedrooms while admitting they went through the First Lady's underwear drawer. Trump was arrested, fingerprinted, sued in an effort to bankrupt him while facing prison time that could have sent him away for the rest of his life. Yet here's the president at the Capitol Rotunda telling a room full of the most powerful people in the world,
My life was saved for a reason. I was saved by God to make America great again.
some of those same people who abused their power were forced to sit on camera while Trump indicted them to their faces in the most blistering, humiliating way possible.
As we gather today, our government confronts a crisis of trust. For many years, a radical and corrupt establishment has extracted power and wealth from our citizens. It fails to protect our magnificent, law-abiding American citizens, but provides sanctuary and protection for dangerous criminals. North Carolina been treated so badly. Or more recently, Los Angeles, where we're watching fires still tragically burn.
In less than 1 day, President Trump did more to restore America's founding biblical principles than most presidents do in an entire term. Trump also delivered for Israel, removing all weapons shipment restrictions under Biden and redesignating Iran's Revolutionary Guard as a terror organization. Trump sending a clear message: America once again stands behind God's chosen people in their biblical homeland. If you've been praying for American restoration, keep praying. The work didn't end on Election Day. The work is just beginning. Proverbs 29:2 says, "When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. When the wicked rule, the people groan." Let's pray that this is indeed the beginning of a spiritual golden age for America. Reporting from Israel for the Real Life Network, I'm Daniel Cohen.